Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gesture Poppy. I'm coming at you with my new, can't really say favorite, but it's one of the funner builds I've played so far in the new league. This is going to be showcasing my Ancestral War Chief Punchy Facebreaker up assist totems. Probably should come up with a better name for that. But running triple Facebreaker War Chief totems, each totem's hitting at about 30k DPS, so a little over 90k. That is currently at level 65. I have more life to get. I should hit 4.5. Should get a little bit over that, hopefully. Should be able to push my DPS over 100k. Probably going to try and shoot for about 150k DPS, so that way I can farm Uber Lab once I hit about 80, 85. But so far, this is where I'm at. I wanted to show you guys how the build's doing. So yeah, since this is a lab farming build, I thought I might as well just showcase the build doing what it does best, farming lab. I think so far I'm getting about 5-minute runs. Mind you, this is at level 65, and I just picked up Whirling Blades faster attacks. I think there's no quad. Whoa, a little bit of rubber banding there. Stop it. A little bit of rubber banding there. Come on. Stop with the lag. But anywho, just picked up Whirling Blades faster attacks. Fortify on Fidelitas. 30% attack speed. Nope, not that way. I also have a Lightning Warp with faster casting and reduced duration to get over sticky traps that I don't want to have to Whirling Blades through. Like, oh boy, like right here. Come on, Joel. Oh, come on. Can I? Thank you. So that just ruined my time by like 30 seconds, but whatever. I'm not too worried about it. This is just a video. But this is what I've been doing, and this is how I have decided that I'm going to make currency this league. Is I'm going to farm the Merciless and Uber Labs, and that's how I'm gonna try and get enchants on rare helmets and things like that, like Heretic's Veil. Oh, this is bad. There we go. Alright, cool. I am totally not focused. Usually it goes a little bit faster than that. You're supposed to pre-put up your totems. I'll do it better on the next one. Show you how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna try and get some currency this league. Try and make a really good raider character. I haven't decided if I want to go with Reeve or if I want to do a bow character. I'm really kind of leaning towards Reeve. I tried a Reeve Juggernaut this league, and it's good, I'll say that, but it's not for me. It's too slow. You have to use a shield, so your attack speed's slower. You get a lot of accuracy, to increase your attack speed, and I'm going the wrong way. Which helps a lot, but it's safe. I'll give it that, because you go crit with cold and lightning damage, so it will increase your damage since you're shocking and all that. But it doesn't do enough for me. It shatters, so it's safe. You get a lot of armor. Fortify on your main 6-link setup. I much rather the fast attacking. Oh, weapon swap. There we go. Ow. Punch totems pretty much take care of everything. You can worry about the rest of the stuff yourself. But as it goes for the enchantment farming, so far on the Abyssus I'm wearing right now, I have a shield charge enchantment. I don't have another Abyssus to use, so I'm not selling this one yet. But whenever I can afford to get another Abyssus, I will try and sell this one, and hopefully I might be able to get maybe 8 exalts for it. I'm not really sure. The rolls are, the damage roll is 47, so that's really bad, but the crit multi is over 200%, so that's good. Oh man. Hold on. I need flash charges. I need to get better flasks. That would definitely help me run this a lot faster. And also there not being a door. But that's kind of whatever. That's what happens. Hey, Rolling Blaze leveled up. Cool beans. I did get one run where I had like 3 haste shrines at the beginning of some of them, and that was super fun. But we're already at the 3rd trial. This one I will do right. I will show you how you're supposed to do it. Alright, you go in, you summon your golem, and you get ready. Whenever he gets right about here, go ahead and summon your totems, and get that ready. Dodge the attacks he does, sit around, and we're done. Come on in here, and let's see what we got. Arctic Armor mana reduction. But that run took a little over 5 minutes, I think. So, got whatever crappy thing that is. Alright, yeah, let's go over the tree. Links that I'm using right now: Ancestral War Chief, Conch Effect, Added Fire, Faster Attacks, and Melee Fizz. If I was going to run a 6th link, I'm not really sure what I would run, to be honest with you. Maybe Poison? I don't know, to be perfectly honest with you. I really don't. Probably Poison. It's probably be what I would run, just because Poison's OP. Facebreakers, obviously, you know, you're unarmed. The higher the roll, obviously, the better. I got really lucky. I got 796 with 1 Divine. Abyssus is really a huge DPS boost. Without Abyssus, I'm getting 9.7k. With Abyssus, I'm at 30k. So it pretty much triples your DPS just with the helmet. Mega Nords adds about a little over 4k, 4.5k damage. Ring adds 8k. Ring adds 4k. If you could get added Fizz on that too, you probably add another 4k. The base physical damage is what really, really ups your DPS. But on top of that, you also want to get accuracy, life, and resistances. So this build can get very expensive, especially because you're using an Abyssus. You're using a Facebreakers. Mega Nords is pretty cheap. I got this for 14 chaos. I got this through the prophecy. You can also 5-link it through the prophecy. I haven't got a 5-link prophecy yet, but I just did this myself. Took me about 60 or 100 jewelers, maybe 50 fusings. Not a whole, you know, you can farm that on your first character. You get something easy. Like I had that Juggernaut Reef. Boots, I got these for about 8 chaos, 10 chaos, I believe. You want as much movement speed as possible. Just helps you with being able to get out of the way of Zaro's attacks. And also moving through traps whenever you're in tight spaces and your whirling blades doesn't want to work. Mandatory items are Skirmish, 2-point Arrow Quiver. Meganords, I would say, is pretty mandatory. It's really, really good. I'm not sure if you can roll Fizz on belts. If you can, you could probably go with the rare belt. No, you can't. Okay. Now you definitely want the flat Fizz on your belt. That adds, you know, a good 4K. Belly of the Beast is not mandatory. You could use just a rare armor chest. Go for it. But as it goes for the tree, oh, sorry, the other ring, you definitely want to use an Essence Swarm with Determination. It really, really helps with the downside of Abyssus. That's why you saw me take hits from Azaro and just, if I took any at all. But I've taken his ground slam to the face, and it does 2/3 of my health, but I'm not dying to it. And as I level up higher, I should be hitting about 4.5. If I get better life rolls on my gear, I can probably hit 5k life. Life on jewels, getting the Scion life wheel, which I'll show you in a minute. As for the skill tree, what you want to do leveling is you can either come through this melee damage, and just make sure to grab this in whichever way you want to go, but either go through the melee damage or the armor and life. If you're in hardcore, I would probably say go armor and life, just because it'll make you tankier, and should something, you take a ground slam and these little spewy things, balls, all at the same time, it'll give you a higher chance of living because you'll have more mitigation. The first thing you want to do, either way, if you come down here, path through this life. If you come through the melee damage, just path up, come straight for Ancestral Bond. First thing you want to do. Second thing you want to do, you want to head straight down over here to Art of the Gladiator. These are going to be your first two major nodes. And all the pathing through it. Master of the Arena is very, very important. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to grab this accuracy node, this accuracy node, and if you want to, you can grab this totem node at any point. You could grab it as soon as you grab Ancestral Bond. And while you're leveling, grab Resolute Technique, just to help with leveling. Until you get this accuracy node, this accuracy node, this accuracy node, and you path up through here to get the Amplify, which is what I would do after I've gotten all this, and get this accuracy node. After you get all that, I would spec out a Resolute Technique, and by this point you should hopefully have done your normal Ascendancy. That's whenever I would get the Undeniable Keystone, or Undeniable Ascendancy point, to really boost your attack speed. With that much accuracy, you won't need Resolute Technique anymore. You're not going crit, but unfortunately, you don't have a weapon you can't scale crit that well. Just with the critical strikes gem, you only get 1.9 or 2% if you get a level 21. It's just not worth it. So you just get a bunch of attack speed. The critical strike chance is lost on some of these, but yeah. With Cruel and Merciless, you're going to go with Unflinching and Unrelenting. With your 4th Ascendancy point, you have two choices if this is going to be a lab farmer. If it's going to be a lab farmer, I would say Unstoppable is your best choice, and that's what I'm going to be going with. And your secondary choice would be Unyielding. If you're in hardcore and you have a really good rare chest and you're not using Ability of the Beast, I would say go Unbreakable. It's super, super huge. If you can get a 1500 armor chest, double that, you're going to probably have somewhere around 16k armor farming Uber Lab, which is probably what you would want to end up doing anyway. But as for me, I'm going to be going with Unstoppable. If you want to go with Unyielding, just for the extra safety while you're whirling blades through everything, then you can definitely go that way. But I'm going to go Unstoppable or Hardcore Unbreakable, or if I get a really good 6-link rare chest and I cannot use my Belly of the Beast. Like if I get a Celestial Justicar. If on one of my characters I end up farming that, then I can throw it on this character. Level 100 tree, or I'm sorry, I completely neglected this whole part. But around when you want to swap over to Abyssus, by the time you hit level 60, you want to have pathed down here to Blood Magic. Having this extra life All this extra life, all this extra life, armor, and all of this armor will help mitigate the fact that you're putting on the Abyssus. That on top of putting determination in an Essence Worm. All of this put together uh, allows you to wear the Abyssus, get the 3 times damage that you would normally be doing, while mitigating the extra damage that you're going to be taking. Getting up to the higher levels, 90, 95, 100, this, going up into the 80s, I would suggest grabbing Endurance Charge, grabbing Endurance Charge, grabbing Endurance Charge. That's going to be my main focus going up to level 80, and then getting this Totem Wheel and this Totem Wheel right here. That way I can get my tankiness, get my totem damage, and then grabbing this life wheel after that. After that, then, if you want to, you can grab some more attack speed. If you want, you can find some armor on the tree. If you want some more life, there's some life over here, some extra armor over here. If you want, there's Golem's blood down here. If you want more physical damage instead of attack speed, there's a lot of ways you can do this, but this is my planned tree. I'll put this in the description for you guys to play with. You can change a few things, like what I'm doing with right here, what my plan is here, is I'm going to use, there's the stash. I'm going to use this jewel right here, energized armor, right here, to turn all of the energy shield that's right here into armor. With these 3 nodes and the 16% right here, you're getting, I believe it's either a little under or a little over 100% increased armor. So it's really big, it's really good just for 5 points, 100% increased armor. It's really, really good. And I believe you get a little bit of, you get 8% to all res as well. So that's a really good 5-pointer right there. You can get that probably at any point, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's my triple Facebreaker Punchy Totems Lab Farmer build. Don't really know what to call it. Just Punchy Totems Lab Farmer, I guess. But yeah, you guys have fun with the build, and I will see you guys next time.